For the extension questions, we have this chart that tells us the energy expenditures for typical activities such as lying down or sleeping, walking 2.5 miles an hour, or swimming 0.25 miles per hour, or running at 10 miles per hour. All right, with this, we can calculate how long we would have to do one of these activities to burn a certain amount of energy. Let's take a look at question number 1 then. Calculate the calories, or rather kilocalories, burned by doing the following. Walking 2.5 miles per hour for 90 minutes. Now, to calculate this, we would start with our 90 minutes. Now, we'll have to look up how many kilocalories per hour walking 2.5 miles an hour is going to burn. So walking 2.5 miles an hour is 210 kilocalories per hour, 210. Now, we have minutes, not hours, so we'll have to convert the minutes into hours. All right, hopefully you remember how many minutes are in 1 hour. So first we'll do that, and then we'll do our 210 kilocalories per hour. And the hours will cancel, the minutes will cancel, and we will end up purely in kilocalories, all right, which is a food calorie. All right, so how long will you have to walk 2.5 miles an hour for 90? You'll walk 90 minutes and you'll burn off this many kilocalories. All right, let's do a similar one for swimming, but now we're going to swim for 20 minutes. Swim for 20 minutes. Remember, our chart is per hour. All right, so we're going to have to convert minutes into hours. So 60 minutes, remember, in 1 hour. And then we have to look up how many kilocalories per hour for swimming 2.5 miles per hour. All right, let's look at the chart. Swimming 0.25 miles an hour, 300 kilocalories. 300 kilocalories per hour. And that will tell us then how many kilocalories we will burn having swam for 20 minutes. All right, let's look at question number 2. How many minutes would you have to run to burn off the calories in 1 can of Mountain Dew? All right, a Mountain Dew has 170 calories, or 170 kilocalories. All right, remember the capital C. So we could start with that, 170 kilocalories. And we are running at 10 miles per hour. So let's look up how many kilocalories. Running 10 miles an hour burns 900 kilocalories per hour. 900 kilocalories per hour. So I want to put that on the bottom. 900 kilocalories, or food calories, per 1 hour. All right, now if we calculated now, we would end in hours, but they ask us how many minutes. So we got one more step, and we're going to convert the hour into minutes. All right, how many minutes are in an hour? That's going to give us an answer then in minutes. How many minutes do we have to run? All right, I'll leave that for you. Question 3. How many minutes would you have to walk to burn off calories in a Mountain Dew? Okay, now same kind of question. So we're going to start with 170 kilocalories again. 170 kilocalories. And we want to, this time, walk at 3.75 miles an hour. And then we want to convert that into minutes. So we'll have to have a conversion into minutes. The kilocalories per hour for walking, 3.75 miles an hour. Let's see what we got here. Walking, that's 300 kilocalories. All right, that's 300 kilocalories. And we'll now end up in minutes. All right, Question 4, if you slept for 8 hours and then sat around for 6 hours, how many calories would you burn? We'll probably have to do two calculations here. One, to see how many calories we'll burn in 8 hours just sleeping. And that's got a certain number of kilocalories per hour. And then we'll have to figure out 16 hours worth of sitting around, and how many kilocalories per hour is that? And we'll get two answers which we can add together. Now, sleep for 8 hours. Let's see where that's on the very first thing, 80 kilocalories. And then sitting, 100 kilocalories per hour. So sleeping and sitting, you still burn calories. So we'll figure those two, add them together. All right, some last hints for number 5. Using the theoretical value for the energy of Cheetos, we'll need the label for Cheetos. Here we are. Now, using the theoretical value for the energy in Cheetos. All right, that gives us let's see, we got to do 3 servings. It says 3 servings. All right, so the label tells us how many calories are in 1 serving, so we'll have to multiply that times 3. 160 kilocalories or food calories. And then that's, let's include some units here so we know what we're doing. Kilocals. And then we're going to have to multiply that by the number of kilocalories per hour for running 10 miles an hour. So running 10 miles an hour is 900 kilocalories per hour. 900 kilocalories per hour. Now, if we calculate now, we'll just end up in hours. And good enough, they didn't really say if we should have the answer in hours or in minutes. So I think we are good to go. How long would you have to run? All right, we can just leave it in hours. All right, there we go. Hints on doing the extension problems. All right, the rest is for you. Good luck.